Hey folks, well, getting the Toyota fixed up here so fuel actually goes in it instead of on the ground. There's the old filler neck. Got the snorkel off. It did break loose. It was pretty rusty. It went pretty well getting it out. I just kind of grabbed it and pulled it and yanked, and the fasteners all came loose that should have. However, we had one problem. So there's another rubber line that goes from the vent tube to the tank, and it rotted off right in the end of basically the tank bung, and the tube on the old filler neck rotted off in the hose. Looks something like that. So it just so happens this fits in some old conduit. Cut a chunk off, probably, I don't know, ½ inch long. Cleaned it all up, scraped the undercoating off the tank. There was a little bit of a ledge left on that yet. James Bond to the rescue. This will work just fine for that application. You want to keep the dirt and the dust and the fumes in the line, so it's not a structural fix. And it works. Let's see if I can show. Kind of dark under there. There we go. So I propped it up in there, slathered it with some JB after I cleaned it all up best I could. Cleaned it off with some brake clean. The fuel filler neck gator is going to go back on there. Again, that's rusty. It's just not worth taking the tank out on something like this. This will be, perfect fix. It'll seal up fine. It's not a safety issue. There's other things in life that are worse than this, that people try and rig up to make work. I'm going to call this a win for now. Wait for this to set up another couple hours and put it back together, then work on the brake lines. I got all the old components out. The new's ready to go in. So, JB Weld has its place in this world. A lot of things you can use it for that, are not a structural fix. If you get everything, the surfaces both prepped, whatever you're putting together, they'll work just fine. So if you have that issue on one of these old cars, that's one way to fix it. Obviously, you're not going to weld on it, so some sort of epoxy is about your only real hope, or taking the tank out and replacing it and spending a lot of money and a lot of time on something you didn't intend to do. Stay tuned.